Hello. So today we're on our sailboat and I thought I'd give you a tour. So this is the back and it's called Rascal. It sort of goes with our name. And so we're on our dock and our boat is 53 feet and it has 2 masts, which are those 2 poles. They hold the sails and everything. So we're on the back of the boat, also known as the aft, because on our boat we have a lot of different vocabulary. So as soon as you get on the back, we have our garage, and then we have Colin in his natural habitat. And this is called a boom. The sails come out across the top of this. We also pretend that it's called a boom because people hit their heads on it and it goes boom. And so this is called the cockpit area, and it's where you can sit outside. And this is also a bench, but it's open right now. And over there we have the wheel, but it has a cover over it. So if we go towards the front of the boat, we have our dinghy, which is a small boat and it inflates on the sides. We don't have it inflated right now, but it helps us get to the shore because our boat has a keel underneath it. That's the big thing underneath it that helps it turn. I can send you a diagram of that if you don't know. But we walk towards the bow of the boat. Again, weird boat vocabulary. It's also known as the front. And in the back is the aft. So over here at the front, one of my favorite things is there's a chair at the front. And we have Colin in his natural habitat. And then we also have our anchor right here. I'm filming this with the GoPro, so it's a lot better. Okay. And so I'm gonna enter through the cockpit, because if we walk, which is in the area, so you can see it from what it looks like on the inside. So this is the cockpit when you climb into it. It has seatings on the sides, and right next to the wheel we have our entrance. So we go down this ladder stairs. Immediately to the right, also known as starboard on a boat, we have our navigation station with our emergency radios and a different kind of radio that plays music. And these radios, you communicate with other boats. And we keep some parts here. And then immediately to the left, we have our galley, but left is also called port. And we have our sink right here, and a gas, is it a gas tank? Yeah, I think so. And a thing that heats up when you plug it in. We keep our food here, and then our dishes, and then when we go to the front of the boat, also known as the bow, we have our eating area and Colin in his natural habitat. Something. And then on the starboard side, there's a little couch and lots of storage. So we go even closer to the front. We have our our head, which is also called bathroom, but because of vocabulary, it's called a head. And then if we go from the left of the head to the front, we have my room. And this is called a V-berth because it's 2 beds, but it's connected on the end here, so it's sort of like a V. I'm staying on the right side, No one else is staying there, but this is where guests will stay. And then we have my books all along the wall underneath there. And then I have a hammock for my stuffed animals. And then over here is a bow thruster. That helps us turn when we're getting out of the dock. And more storage. And up here there's a hatch that we like to climb up. It's on the roof though. But I can climb out of it real quick. So now we're back at the bow because it was the very front of the boat from the inside. But you're probably wondering where everyone else stays. So I'm gonna go back inside here. Because we like to climb through the roof of the boat. And then Colin likes to hang out in my room for some reason in his natural habitat. And then what I didn't get to show in that last video, well, there's not a last video anymore because I recorded it upside down. But now I'm recording it with the GoPro instead of an iPad. Colin, can you put the desk up? So it comes up. Where's your bed sheets? And then underneath, this folds out. And then it becomes a desk that you're not going to put your feet on because Dad said don't. Colin, can you put it up now? So yeah, I have a desk right next to my bed. Colin, can you put the desk up? Don't put your feet on it. But I forgot to show, all these doors have things so they don't swing around when you're sailing. And we have keep our cushions for the cockpit, which is where the steering wheel is out there. And so now we're back here, but I first started coming out here and then I went forward towards the bow, but to the right, and then we can go keep going back. And then we have Colin's room. This is where he stays. And if you keep going forward, there's some closets on the left, but it's not actually on the left because if you're facing the front, this is what we call the right. Even if you're facing the other way, that is still the right. But right in a boat is starboard. So yeah, once you get out of Colin's room, we have our closet. Well, not ours, but my parents' closet. And then to the right, we have another head, also known as a bathroom. And then there's me in her natural habitat. And then Colin wanted me to say natural habitat for some reason. So over here, it has a bungee cord to keep it from swinging, but its chair comes out. So we can have a desk here. And then this is my parents' bed. It's lifting up right now because underneath it has storage. But this is their big bed about the size of my bed right now. And that's pretty much it. Well, Kyler wants me to show you something. Yes, Colin? Oh yeah. So this app on my iPad can see everything that the GoPro is pointing at. So if it's looking at me, it's looking at him on the iPad. I mean, looking at me on the iPad, which is pretty cool. He can see. So on the app on my iPad, you can see what the GoPro is looking at. So yeah. So that's all for the tour. But I knew you wanted to see it. And come out the hatch. So I can show you one last look at our boat. Colin's laughing. We'll have to figure out why. I hope I didn't show something weird. But this is the mast. The mast is what holds the sails. Because this is the sail right here and it pulls out. Again, this is called a boom. The sail pulls out so it's connected on the bottom. And this is the nest. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm glad if you made it to the end. You probably didn't though. If you did make it to the end, tell me you did, because that's awesome and it means you care. Yay. Thank you. I'm gonna go now because I don't want to run out of battery. Bye.